Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday and I'm going to show you how I make Nigerian tomato stew with gizzard. These are all the list of the ingredients I'm going to use. There I have my bell pepper. I have there about 5 bell peppers and some Roma tomatoes, ginger, garlic and onions. So I blend them together and I dry it. I put it in my refrigerator. That is how I like to make my peppers. So I have Knorr cube, I have 1 onion ball, I have ginger powder, I have garlic powder, I have the curry powder, and I have thyme, and I'll be adding some salt. You guys know salt is very important when you're making food. And I have my tomato paste. I have there my extra virgin olive oil. I'll be adding 2 tins of tomato paste. I'll be using 1 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And also guys, this is the protein here. The meat we're going to use, which is the gizzard. I'll show you guys how I wash the gizzard and the basil leaf. Guys, I love this leaf so much whenever I'm making Nigerian stew. So let me show you how I wash. What did I say? Watch. Sorry guys. How to wash this gizzard. There's a lot of sand in it. I don't know why, but I'm now going to show you how to wash this. When you open your gizzard, you have to be very careful. You see this yellow part? Let me show you how to take it off. Just watch and see. I don't know how to describe this. You have to take it out slowly, because if by mistake you eat the gizzard with this, oh my god, you're going to hate gizzard. You won't like to try it again. So that is why I'm always careful whenever I'm watching. What am I saying? Whenever I'm washing, come on, wash, not watch. Whenever I'm washing my gizzard, you see how I'm taking it out slowly. You see that? Oh, that's gross. We don't want this. So make sure that you take it one after the other. That is how I wash my gizzard. Then after washing that, we're going to start parboiling the meat. The first thing I did was to add my chopped onions. I'll be adding a garlic powder, ginger powder, just 1 teaspoon of garlic and 1 teaspoon of ginger, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 Knorr cube is always 2 in 1, so I added both of them. And what again? I'll be adding just 3 bay leaf. I love adding bay leaf to my meat when I'm parboiling that. Then this is a thyme. And this is a curry powder. All of them is just 1 teaspoon. You can add more depending on the quantity of the stew that you're making. So after that, I mix all of them together. One thing I want to let you guys know, whenever I'm parboiling meat, especially gizzard and chicken, I don't like adding water, because it will definitely brings out a lot of water that you do not expect. So I always allow the water to cook together with the meat. So mix all of them together and cover it, and it's cooking. I'll be making my we'll start frying the tomato. So the gizzard, I allow it to cook for complete 1 hour to be very soft for the kids as well. So here I added 1 to 2 cups of olive oil. You can use any vegetable oil. You can use any oil of your choice, groundnut oil. So after that, after about 1 minute, I add my chopped onions. Like I use 2 onions, 1 to parboil the gizzard and 1 to make the stew. Allow it to fry for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. Make sure that you keep stirring them so that it doesn't burn. So allow it to fry. That is why it's called stew. You have to fry everything. So I added another 2 bay leaves, making it 5. I added a thyme, and what again? I'm adding a little bit of ginger powder and a little bit of garlic powder. I mix them together. Guys, try making your stew this way. You will see the difference when you add some of the spices to the oil before you add your tomato paste and all of that. You will definitely notice a difference. So I love making it this way. So add all of them and then make sure you saute, mix and fry. So after about 5 minutes, I'll be adding the tomato paste. I make about one big pot of stew because this stew will last for at least 1 weekend, almost 2 weeks, because my kids love to eat rice, my husband. So I don't like making stew just small pot. I love making big pot of stew so that it will stay for a long time. They eat it like almost every day. So that is why I'm using 2 tins of tomato and a lot of bell pepper and fresh tomato to make this big pot of stew. So I already added my tin tomatoes, and you have to fry this one for about 15 minutes to 20 minutes so that the taste, the tangy taste from tomatoes, will all go away, and we don't want that taste. So you have to fry it. Make sure you fry on a low medium heat, and make sure that you always stir your pot so that it doesn't burn. It is very, very important whenever you are frying tomato stew. It's very important. You have to keep stirring, every like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you keep stirring all the time. So stir your tomato, stir the pot, and you have to you have to bring out time to do this. It's not something that you just leave the pot and go and do some other things. It will burn. So I was stirring it. I was just standing there stirring and checking the pots to make sure that it doesn't burn. That is how we make Nigerian tomato stew. Okay, so keep stirring this pot of stew. Stir all the time. After stirring that, I cover the pot and allow it to cook again for about 2-3 minutes. So in total, I was able to fry the tomato paste for about 15 to 20 minutes. So because the other bell pepper and tomato is already dried, so it will not take time to cook once you add it to the pot. So you have to make sure that you fry the tomato paste very well. So now I'm adding the tomato and the bell pepper, like the pepper mixture. So I'm adding both of them. Like I said, I'm making a very big pot of stew. So as you can see, I added a lot of the pepper mixture. So you add that and make sure that you mix both of them together. Keep stirring, and if you think that the oil is not enough, you will add more oil. You want to make sure that you have enough oil when you are frying tomato stew so that it doesn't burn. I keep saying this. So after that, I tested it. I needed a little bit of seasoning stock. I'm adding that and a little bit of salt and some curry powder as well. I added that already, but that's not enough, so I decided to add more to the stew. So after adding that, I mix all of them together and stir, and fry. Mix the tomatoes with the spices together. Keep stirring, and after that, I cover the pot and allow it to, fry for about 10 minutes, but I was stirring it in between. So after about 10 to 15 minutes, I check it again and stir. The whole thing is that I keep stirring it every 2 to 3 minutes, so I keep stirring, and I don't want to bore you guys with the stirring. So I have to cut off a lot of things and show you guys the main thing, So you keep stirring the tomatoes, you keep stirring and keep, testing. So after about 20 to 25 minutes, my stew is ready. You will not, test the tanginess from the tomato again, so it's already fried and ready. So I added my gizzard. Oh guys, you need to try this. I know a lot of people love making Nigerian stew with chicken, beef, turkey, but have you tried making tomato stew with gizzard? Try it and come back and let me know What do you think? It is so delicious. It gives it another flavor, another taste. It's so delicious. So try it and you're going to love this. So after about 10 minutes of adding the gizzard, I take out the bay leaves because we don't need it anymore. Now I'm adding my basil. Guys, here is the bomb. If you're making Nigerian tomato stew and you live in diaspora, try using basil to make it. You will love it. It has the same taste with Nigerian tomato stew and it's so unique and so delicious. So that is it. You add the basil leaves and stir and cover it to simmer for just 2 minutes. And the stew is ready. Guys, the stew is ready. You can, pair this with your white rice, with your boiled plantain, with your boiled yam, or fried potato or fried plantain. It can go with anything. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Try making it this weekend and let me know what you think about gizzard, when it comes to tomato stew. I love you guys for stopping by in my channel today, and if today is your first time, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And if you like what I do, give us a thumbs up and subscribe and join the moving trend. Have a nice and beautiful weekend. See you next time. Bye.